stating curriculum outcomes. One of the interesting topics here in which we're going to now see how we can state curriculum outcomes in general and specific ways, right? And planning goals and learning outcomes, while stating curriculum outcomes, two terms are usually used. One of the terms is aims and the second one is objectives. Okay. So in general, more as you have seen yourself, might have seen some courses like containing the aims of the course or the goals of the course. So have you ever wondered what these terms mean actually? And what's their significance for material development or syllabus design, right? So let's see what's the difference and how these terms are used interchangeably, right? Goals or aims have sort of general purposes. When we talk about, these things while stating curriculum outcomes. So, on the other hand, objective refers to some specific purposes, right? Okay. Aim, in general, seeks to bring about a change in language learners. And obviously, aim reflects the ideology of the curriculum. For example, when we plan a lesson, so it obviously starts with certain aims. Okay, the aim of this will be, or the students will be able to learn, blah blah blah. So it reflects our ideology. Okay, if the students are at the heart of learning, it reflects our ideology of learner-centeredness. Right. So the aims actually are a bit general and how to realize our ideology of the language curriculum. So let's discuss some of the purposes of aims. We'll see objectives later on. The purposes are just to provide clear definition of what's going to be taught in the language classroom. And we've got, they offer guidelines for textbooks writers, to teachers, language planners, or curriculum planners, right? And they also sort of give a focused instructions, a set of instructions to teachers how to plan their lessons and so overall these aims, the purpose of including aims in a language curriculum is to bring about realistic changes while teaching the language. All right. So I've got one example to illustrate how aims are seen or how they are written and in what way, right? Okay. One of the examples is taken from Richard book, Curriculum Development in Language Teaching, to learn how to write effective business letters. Okay. This is one of the aims of a lesson, right? To learn how to write effective business letters. So this appears to be a bit generic in terms of, training students or preparing students to write effective business letters. So it's still not clear. I mean, obviously, business is a broad field, so it's not clear here. I mean, which specific field it's going to be covered here. And if we translate make this one into an objective, which will be analyzed later on. So to learn how to write effective business letters for use in the hotel and tourism fields, So aims are, as you could see, like can be determined by conducting needs analysis, or needs analysis is just to identifying students' linguistic needs. So these are, we have now in brief, we have seen how aims address the general purposes of a language course or a lesson or a textbook or a language curriculum design.